Alright, you guys, we got like 5 million different things going on at one time, so just give me a second. I'm trying to get everything ready. I've also got to share it out as well. I was hearing multiple messages whenever I was coming live. I was hearing eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, new shape shifting energy, apparently. I was hearing so many different things because of. Hold on. Just let me get everything ready. 22 seconds exactly.
Infertility is an ugly crime in your car.
So I just need to cleanse out some things.
Challenges. So we are, because talking about it and doing all of it helps us take action.
Somebody may be very overbearing with you. I'm hearing overbearing. Somebody may be very overbearing with you. Somebody may not be realizing their fate as well. I feel like somebody's overlooking their fate, is fated for something to happen to them. And I feel like they're overlooking it, if that makes sense. They're not allowing something to happen. They keep changing the outcome of things, if that makes sense. They keep changing what is supposed to be happening, what is meant to be happening is what I hear. They keep rearranging the energy. Somebody keeps rearranging energy here. Hold on, you guys. Just let me get everything situated. I got to share it out as well. So just let me get it shared out. Hold on 1 second, peoples. I hear you light up my life. You light up my love. You light up my strength. You light up my power. You light up my individualities. You help somebody have confidence within inside of themselves, if that makes sense. You help somebody light up their life within inside somebody else. You help them be natural. Does that make sense? You help somebody be natural within inside of themselves. Take that as you will. Just let me get it shared out. I hear you can't hurt me no more. I've adjusted. I hear I object to your fears. I object to your pain, but I've adjusted to the new energy, so you can't hurt me no more. I feel like you can't hurt somebody some more. Somebody can't hurt you no more. Somebody may have been traveling towards you as well, and they may have got stopped. They may have got called back, if that makes sense. They may have had to go fix something, if that makes sense. I feel like you're also being ghosted right now. I feel like somebody's being ghosted big time. Something fucked up. I also feel like somebody's going to be reaching out to you as well. With the Wheel of Fortune here and the Hangman, there's change coming in. I hear a much needed change, something that you've been waiting for. There's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of stability coming in. It's like you are in Jupiter's hands. Does that make sense? Who is the god of Jupiter? Neptune? No, it's Neptune. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Which goddess is Jupiter? So it's the god of sky and thunder. So Zeus, they say Jove here. Diaz is the Greek god. Jove is the Roman deity. It's like Jupiter has you in your hands. Does that make sense? Jupiter is making shit fall for you. Does that make sense? Jupiter is making shit fall away from you karmically. That's not. I feel like, because that is the father of the sky, that is the father of the rumble, that is the father of thunder. Does that make sense? So it's like Jupiter came in and made a storm happen, so that way you could unblock yourself. I feel like somebody was really blocked here. Somebody wasn't receiving the enlightenment that they needed to actually move forward with source, if that makes sense, to move forward into that sun energy. Because I feel like, yeah, look, the world is here. Then somebody needed a change. Somebody was standing still, and I don't feel like they were meant to stand still. I feel like that they were meant to, yeah, they were meant to dance. You got the 2 of Cups. Look, you got the sun coming out. I told you guys, somebody was meant to move towards the sun. I feel like your intuition, your DNA, your soul knows a lot about the sun. You know a lot about the I hear Roman Empire as well. So there may be ancient Roman ties between you and somebody else, if that makes sense. You may also be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I feel like you're meant to walk this path. You're meant to dance freely, if that makes sense. You're meant to stand in the sun, if that makes sense. You're meant to have the glory of life, if that makes sense. 2 of Coins is on the bottom of the deck. Somebody is making a decision. Somebody is stumbling right now, but I feel like you're going to receive a lot of enlightenment. You're going to see the sun through everything. Whatever storms may come, you are going to heal from them, and you are going to walk free from them. Jupiter is making sure that luck is on your side right now. Jupiter is making sure that you are unstuck and you move forward into happiness. That's what I feel. I feel it's like they're slinging happiness shots at you. I'm actually seeing slingshots, and they're sending like hearts to you. But I do also feel like you need time to heal. You need time to strengthen yourself. You need time to have joy back into your life, if that makes sense. And you may need to do that from within to bring joy back into your life, so to speak. The 6 of Cups, you may need time to go within and reflect on yourself, reflect on the things that you've done. And I look up, and there are geese here. Geese is the only type of bird that actually travels in a flock. And whenever one dies, or whenever one gets hurt, 2 other geese always stay with him to make sure that he's okay, so he can fly off with back to the flock, if that makes sense. So I feel like your flock is coming together. Everything that you've been harvesting, everything that you've been doing, everything that you've been saying, everything that you need is coming in for you. But you need time to rest. You need time to think things through. You see this? This person, she's sitting here. She's wondering about life. She even got her trusty dusty cigarette with her. I'm just saying. It actually feels like me. This is the energy that I've been in for the last couple of days. It's like, God, source, please help me. Show me what it is I need to do next. Where do I need to put my energy at? What do I need to flow with next? And I feel like you are receiving a lot of downloads. You're receiving a lot of answers right now, but it may not be the answers that you want. Does that make sense? It may not be the answers that you want to move forward with, but it is going to bring you happiness. It's going to bring you that divine love that you need. I feel like somebody needs divine love, and I feel like a lot of happiness is coming your way, but I do feel like you need time for yourself right now as well. You need time to relax. Yeah, see, meditation. Somebody needs to go within inside of themselves and dream happy thoughts, dream happy things about themselves, if that makes sense. You need time just to listen to the whispers in the wind, if that makes sense, to figure things out. I feel like it's like everything around you has been destroyed. Everything has fallen down around you, and it's not for everybody, but it is for some. It's like you've been tower moment after tower moment after tower moment, but these tower moments have also brought you a lot of learning and a lot of truth, as well as what I'm hearing. And now you need to process everything, and by doing that, you need to go within and do some meditation. Whether if it's just 15 minutes of meditation, you're needing to go within inside of yourself and forget the world for a little while, because you're always working. I feel like somebody's always working. You're like, oh my God, I gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this. You're always focused on everything else but besides yourself. And I feel like source is making you see that you need to focus on yourself for a little while. See, you got the devil coming out with the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. See, you've successfully wrapped things up, if that makes sense. You still got the 10 of Coins on the bottom of the deck, but look, it's wanting to come out, so we're just going to take it. You've successfully wrapped things up, and now you're moving into the energy that you want for yourself, but you need to relinquish the rest of the devil energy. Does that make sense? You need to relinquish the rest of the toxic traits. Yeah, 2 of Coins. You need to quit going back and forth. It's like somebody keeps juggling. Do I stay in the... Look, you got the Ace of Coins here. Do I stay in the devil energy or do I move into the sun energy? Which way is going to be my destiny? Am I going to stay down this karmic ass road that ain't doing nothing but got big ass potholes? I keep falling. I keep hitting my head on shit. I keep running into brick walls. Or am I going to allow happiness into my life? And I feel like, well, to have this happiness, I got to have somebody to walk by my side. I do feel like you know that you're not meant to walk this path by yourself, but I don't feel like it's actually time for that person to come in, because I do feel I hear recuperating from what has happened between the two of you. So I do feel like if you're waiting for somebody to come in, if you're waiting for a divine counterpart, if you're waiting for a divine twin flame to come in, I do feel like that person is going to come in, but I feel like you already know this person. And in the physical, you two have already been through a bunch of mishaps, if that makes sense. You've already been through a lot of corruption. It's like the relationship got created. It's like the battery that was holding you two together. There was too much toxic energy around each other, kind of corroded up the battery, making you guys go in different directions for a little while. But I feel like you guys are coming back together. And there is going to be happiness fulfilled here, but you've got to quit going back to the darkness. I feel like every time something seems to go right and there's a negative energy sitting back to them, they just drift off into the darkness. So somebody is still releasing a lot of shadow work within inside of themselves, which is going to make them freer. It's going to allow them to be free within inside of themselves, if that makes sense. You're listening, because it kind of looks like he's got both angels on each side. He's got the light angel over here, he's got the dark angel over here, and he's just like, what do I do? Do I need to bring darkness into their lives, or do I need to bring light in their lives? And it's like he's sitting here thinking, all these humans on this earth are fucked up. They're already corrupted. They're already programmed to live in hate. They're already programmed to live in greed. God, what do I do? Source, what do I do? How do I help these people? Do I need to work with the darkness, or do I need to work with the light to help fix these people? And I do feel like your partner is coming in to help you with that, but there is a timeout that is needed just for yourself. You need to dream. You need to have pleasant dreams, is what I'm hearing. Your life hasn't been that pleasant here lately. You need to dream pleasant dreams. There's also ships here in the background. There's also kites going all the way up to this little balloon thing up here. I don't even remember what it's called, but it's like I hear you are the circle of light. Does that make sense? You are the circle of light. Yeah, there's a lot of heartbreak here. Somebody's releasing a lot of a resentment, but it's bringing in a new beginning. What you don't see coming is a brand new beginning. There's a brand new start coming in. And it's like God is gifting you this brand new start. He is opening the door up for you with this portal. What you see is what you get. What you do is what you get. What you love is what you get. What you learn is what you get. So, I don't know where that's coming from, but I feel like you need to understand your energy, and where you process your energy is what you're going to get coming back in return, if that makes sense. Yeah, the Four of Coins is here. And to me, the Four of Coins is security. I know you guys say holding back and whatever, but to me, the Four of Coins is security. You know a lot about this world. You know a lot about the change in the world, and you are going to rise high because of the change that you know within inside of your life about the world, if that makes sense. About the destruction of the world is what I'm hearing. There's going to be a lot of destruction of the world. But I feel like you got to move. Somebody's got to move. Somebody got to get it going. Does that make sense? Somebody may be going to the beach. You got Lilith here. Somebody may be going to the beach. You need time to process things. I feel like you need time to process things. And if you have to hold back to process this, then that's what you need to do. Because I feel like Source is giving you a lot of truth and clarity right now about a partnership. God is giving you a clarity about a partnership. And I feel like that truth is going to come through images, through dreams. I hear genes, through your genes, maybe DNA genes. Somebody's also receiving a lot of balance to be able to start fresh. Somebody wants a fresh new start here. Somebody just wants to turn everything over to God. Somebody's about to be traveling, because you got the Fool, you got the Eight of Wands, you got the Four of Coins here, and she's actually at the beach. You know what I'm saying? It's like she's getting dressed up to go do whatever to get filmed, is what I hear. They're at the water here. There's water behind them, even though it's green, it looks like water to me. There's travel here. Six of Swords is here. There's travel here. Two of Coins. There's travel. He's actually had to travel to the park to get onto the beach. Somebody's going to be traveling here. I feel like somebody's going to take time out to travel. Yeah, your intuition is telling you to travel. Somebody needs to pay more attention to their intuition, because I feel like God is unlocking a code within you that nobody else has, if that makes sense. He's unlocking some truth in you. He's giving you the strength. This is actually a fire sign card. It's not a wand, yes, but if you look, he's half man, half lion, half man, half cat. Basset. Bosset. Bosset, is that how you say it? Basset? Half woman, half cat. There's a cat lover. The cat god of Egypt. They did a lot of good in life. They did protection upon graves, so that way magical darkness couldn't come out and destroy everything. So he was against the darkness. He wanted to lighten everything. And I feel like this is your destiny. This is your calling. This is what it is that you're meant to do. And you know this. I feel like you know this. You feel this within inside of your soul. You're seeing certain synchronicities around you. You may be seeing 11:11 today. You may be seeing a lot of ones today. And I feel like to you just seeing the ones, it's showing you that the days after today are going to be blessed for you. Everything is going to start moving forward for you. You may also, it's like you had a corrupted programming within you. Does that make sense? It's like somewhere inside of you was very corrupted within your DNA, and you're needing to go within and fix this. Does that make sense? You're needing an energy healer to come in and fix the corruption of the DNA within you, if that makes sense. But I feel like once you come together with your divine counterpart, once your divine counterpart finally shows up, that corruption is actually going to be fixed. You're going to be able to move more easily, if that makes sense. Spiritually, physically, you're meant to walk this path with, I hear you're meant to walk this path fearlessly, if that makes sense, with judgment here. You're called to walk this path fearlessly, to let go of the past, to be more in your dreams, to be a shining star. You're meant to be a shining star, and you've already been called into action, but it's removing all the negative shit, and I don't feel like that's actually going to be removed till your counterpart comes in, but I feel like you need rest right now. You need time out for yourself to figure things out and look at what you've done. If that makes the Queen of Cups, I may be talking to a Cancer here or Pisces, but I feel like, girl. Hey, Patrice, what's up? Long time no see, you guys. All right, what else needs to come out? You're guided to start fresh, but you need to go within inside of yourself and fix it. Does that make sense? You actually corrupted your own self. I feel like somebody was sending out some badass, negative-ass energy, if that makes sense. They weren't listening to their intuition. They weren't listening to what was true around them, if that makes sense. That I feel like they couldn't be somebody like that, if that makes sense. Why are they telling me that? I don't feel like they could be something like that, but I feel like you're seeing a lot of truth in it right now, if that makes sense. You're seeing a lot of truth within the house, if that makes sense. Somebody may have something may be very important for your first house. You may have your sun sign in the first house right now. I don't even know what's in the first house right now. I couldn't even tell you what is the first house. The first house would be what the sun is in. Okay, hold on. Y'all got me all fucked up. They bringing in astrology on this shit. I don't even study astrology. All right, so it says November 11th, 7:22 p.m. So the sun is actually in Scorpio. So you may have a Scorpio first house. Just the first house is can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's family or work. I think it's family. It divides you, represents the body you were born with, your physical appearance, your general temperament, the house that corresponds with the Aries energy. So your ascendant sign may be Scorpio. You may have a lot of water in your chart, but the Eight of Coins is here, so it's a lot of achievement coming in. You're building up the ladder. You're putting the building blocks together. You're figuring it out, is what I'm hearing, and you're winning as you're figuring it out. You're also showing others that you're figuring it out as well. Does that make sense? You guys hit the Yeah, because of the healing that you put, because your energy was so, it's like somebody didn't know what to do. Somebody couldn't figure things out within inside of themselves, if that makes sense. They had all this radical change happen to themselves, and they didn't know what was real and what wasn't real, if that makes sense. So now they're going within inside of themselves and they're healing. They're taking time to heal themselves. They're taking time to do the surgery on themselves that they need to do. Does that make sense? To fix it, to put themselves back together. I feel like somebody's put, look, and when you do, you're going to become the prize. You're going to become the show. Does that make sense? You're going to be what shows everyone and everything how to be. Does that make sense? But you do need time to do surgery on yourself right now because you are kind of disfigured. Look, I mean, you got two faces. You only got two hands here, but you don't know which direction to go. You got all these people over here gossiping on you. You got this one big ass hand right here trying to help you, but you see it snakes attached to it, if that makes sense. So, and then it's like people are watching you from every which direction, but you are doing that healing. Snakes are about rebirth and they are about transformation. So you are going through a huge transformation, but it's going to turn you into a star. Somebody's going to be a celebrity here. 3 of coins here. Yeah, somebody's going to get recognized. Somebody's going to have everything that they could have ever dreamed of and more, if that makes sense. It's kind of like you are going to be the princess. You are going to be Cinderella. You are going to be Snow White. In the end, you get everything, is what I hear. Grandmaster coming out. I'm just saying, you can't make this shit up. Spiritually and physically, mentally, physically, you're going to have everything. The commitment that you want is coming in. You can't, I feel like you can't wait on it. But I feel, yeah, look, celebrations is here. 3 of Cups celebrations here. I feel like you need patience within your life. That is a lesson that you're learning within yourself right now. Somebody doesn't have patience. Somebody wants to hurry up, get this shit done. Let's get it over with so we can move on toward next. But you got to be able to slow down and smell the flowers. Does that make sense? You got to allow this light, your soul. Your soul is light. That is your heart. That is what you love with. That is what you sing with. Your heart. You got to allow your heart to guide you to where you need to go. But also prepare for your mind, if that makes sense. Prepare for your mind. I feel like prepare for your mind. Yeah, and look, see, he's going with inside of himself and just chilling. I'm just saying, go smoke the peace pipe. Do what you need to do. He's actually smoking a peace pipe here. There's also a rainbow, so he knows he's promised. He knows that he's promised a better future. He knows that he's part of a better plan, if that makes sense. And everything that, and his intuition is telling him, everything that he's already been through, he was meant to go through it for a reason. He was meant to understand that for a reason, so he could continue going down this journey, this spiritual journey that has been set up for success for him. That's what I feel, him or she. You're going to be a great healer. I think everybody's going to be a great healer, each and every single one of us. Somebody's setting themselves up for success. Somebody done been dreaming it. Somebody done been feeling it. Somebody done been doing the work. Yeah. And now things are about to have a new opportunity is going to be placed at your doorstep. Again, the King of Coins is on the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of stability and a huge commitment coming in for you guys. But I feel like you got to be able to do the surgery on yourself to get it shifted. Does that make sense? You need to take a time out. Somebody needs to take a time out, go within inside of themselves and allow the healing that is being placed upon them to fix things, if that makes sense. 3 of Cups here. You got to fix things. You got to go within inside of yourself and allow yourself to rebirth. Allow yourself to transform. Allow yourself to grow. Somebody may be dealing with a third party. That may be ending. For those of you dealing with a third party, I feel like time. I feel like you need time. Those of you dealing with a third party. Some of you guys, they are going to be walking away and leaving, and they are going to be needing help. They're going to need somewhere to stay, is what I'm hearing. Somebody's going to need somewhere to stay. Yeah, the Moon. And the Nine of Wands. And the Lovers. They're ending a cycle. They're ending a phase in their life right now, and they are moving towards you because, look, you got the Six of Swords and the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Wands. They may have manipulated you in the past. They may have stolen from you. They may have just taken advantage of your energy. They just may have taken advantage of you, period. But they want to be true to you forever is what I'm hearing. They want to be a part of your plan. They want to be a part of your life. They may also just be seeing you outshine the rest, if that makes sense. This is something that's meant to come together. This is a karmic relationship that is meant. Every relationship that you're in is karmic, whether it's good karma, whether it's bad karma, whether it's, you know what I'm saying? So every relationship that you're in this lifetime is a karmic relationship. Even your kids, your mother, your daddy, your dogs, everything, your cats, everything around you is a karmic relationship, if that makes sense. So I do feel like they are ending the battle. They've done a lot of healing on themselves. They've spread a lot of tears here as well. They may drink a lot. I'm seeing drinking here. I'm actually smelling vodka. So they may drink a lot here as well. But I do feel like they're ending a cycle and they're leaping forth because they want happiness with you. You may even have kids with this person, or you may be pregnant. You may be going to have a child with this person. Could be pregnant. For those of you wondering if you're pregnant, I do see pregnancy. Pregnancy is coming out. But I feel like this is a lifelong partner. This is somebody that is going to... I feel like you're not going to fall in love with them. You're going to fall in love with their soul, if that makes sense. You're not going to fall in love with the way they look, their physical appearance. You're going to fall in love with their inner appearance, if that makes sense. Yeah, Ten of Swords. They could be standing in the background watching you. And they're having trouble making a decision. I feel like, is this the right way for me to go, God, is what I hear. Is this the right way for me to stand up and approach this, is what I'm hearing. They're coming back from the past. This is going to be a blast from the past, y'all. And I feel like they've been watching you. I feel like they're ready, but they got to end the third-party situation. Some of them, I feel like, have already left the third-party situation. For those of you already in a relationship, I do feel like you are with the one that you're meant to be with. There may be some arguments there. There may be something that you're disagreeing about right now, but I do feel like it's going to work out. Yeah, Ace of Cups here. Yeah, it's just a healing phase that you're going through right now. So it's a letting go. I feel like if you're in a relationship, you are actually healing a past timeline, a past life timeline. You're letting go of something from a past life, is what I'm hearing. Could be the 1400s. I hear 1400s. I also hear BC, so before Christ. But I hear 1400s. So this is a very old relationship that is coming in. Five of Wands is coming out with the Four of Swords. You need to take time out to get through the conflict within inside of yourself. Somebody's very conflicted within inside of themselves. They may even be wanting somebody to shoulder to cry on, but I feel like this is something that you got to fix by yourself. Yeah. You've got to cut off shit by yourself. Does that make... They're watching you do all this. You see this? It's the second card. They're watching you do all this. They're watching and learning from you. They see you changing. They see you growing. They see you breaking shit apart. Does that make sense? But it's like they don't know how to take their mask off and come out. They don't know how to lay the burdens down from the past. They don't know how to forgive and forget. This person may come at you during nighttime. They may call you at nighttime. They may want to see you at nighttime. I'm seeing night here, time here. They may also be just doing a lot of shadow work as well right now. But I feel like they're working through the darkness within inside of themselves. They're opening their heart back up. I feel like they're opening their heart back up. They're ready. The Tower moment coming in. Three of Wands, Three of Coins. So there's threes here. Threes. Mind, body, and soul coming back together. I feel like the mind, body, and soul is coming back together. Alright, so with that being said, I'm going to leave it there. And I will see you guys later. Peace out, y'all.